Alex Karp's interview has become a hottest discussion in AI industry this week. Some people are debating about Palantir, some are debating about OpenAI and Claude. But if you read what Satya Nadella mentioned about enterprise AI, there is a much bigger story which is emerging. As someone who has spent nearly 2 decades building enterprise software products, leading global product and delivery organizations for financial institutions across multiple markets, I do not spend my time wondering if AI can generate code anymore, because it can. And we are seeing AI generating production quality code, automating testing processes, reviewing pull requests, documenting product decisions, and fundamentally changing how softwares are delivered. And it is happening today. It's not a future prediction anymore. Now, the bigger question which I have been thinking about is who owns the knowledge which we are creating while AI is generating code? Because a lot of these organizations still believe that their greatest competitive advantage is source code. And that's where the intellectual property discussion also comes in. Now, from my perspective, from where I look, the knowledge behind that code, such as business rules, custom workflows, business domain expertise, your implementation experiences, your product knowledge, coding standards, architectural principles, and especially the lessons which you learned from hundreds of different successful projects, that's where the core competitive advantage comes in. That's where the business knowledge comes in. And that remains, that makes your business unique. And this is exactly where both Alex and Satya are also pointing towards as future. One is talking about AI models becoming commodities, and the other one is talking about basically reminding enterprises that they should be protecting their business knowledge, their data, and their competitive advantage. From my perspective, organizations should be using AI aggressively. Automate your complete software development cycle, increase or enhance your engineering velocity, automate your testing processes and release management, documenting, product decisioning, all of that. Do all of that. But remember one thing, that your organization's knowledge and learning should not be dependent on models or platforms which are not in your control. That is one key point which enterprises should be careful about. Just imagine that 500 engineers are cutting code using AI. Every prompt they document, every workflow they create, every reusable component they define, every engineering principle, coding standard, or product decision they document. These are all equally important assets of your organization as the source code. And that will make the competitive advantage of your organization much stronger. If I were to sit with any CEO, CTO, CIO, or any product leader of any organization tomorrow, I would not be starting my conversation from which AI models we should be using. Instead, my discussion would be more around how we ensure that our business knowledge remains the greatest strategic asset of our organization, regardless of which AI model we use. And this is where enterprise leadership should also be focusing on today. Next time I will share a few questions for enterprise leaderships to consider or answer before going for scaling AI across their organization.